Welcome to a journey beyond noise, beyond urgency. In this video, you will not need to try to understand. You will only listen and allow understanding to appear. Slowly, like dawn unfolding over a quiet horizon. Breathe in and breathe out. Each word that follows has been shaped to guide you into a slower rhythm of awareness. As you listen, notice how your mind begins to soften. The edges of thought blur slightly. The constant noise of daily life begins to fade, replaced by a softer hum beneath everything, the hum of awareness itself. Imagine yourself floating gently between stars. The darkness is not empty, it is full of possibility. Every pause, every silence carries meaning. This is not a lecture. It is a conversation between your consciousness and the universe. Allow the words to come to you like waves. Each wave brings something small, a spark of science, a glimpse of wonder, a quiet curiosity that drifts into your thoughts. There is no goal here, no exam, no rush, just listening. You may close your eyes if you wish, or watch the moving lights, the shifting clouds, the silver reflections that pulse in time with your breath. In and out. Feel your heartbeat slow. Feel the muscles in your face relax. Notice how even time itself begins to stretch, as if the moments between seconds are expanding quietly to make room for thought. You are safe here. You are exactly where you need to be. Let go of anything that pulls you away. Plans, worries, memories. For the next few hours, you are entering a space where learning feels like dreaming, and science feels like serenity. Welcome, again, to the calm science of MindMyst. Breathe, rest, begin. Every mind is a small universe. Within you, storms of thought rise and fade, memories shimmer like distant stars, and emotions ripple like cosmic waves across a silent sea. Beneath that motion, beneath the chatter and noise, there is something still, a center of quiet awareness. To find it, you don't need to force your thoughts to stop. You only need to let them slow, like snowflakes drifting through moonlight. Imagine your awareness as a lake at dusk. The ripples are your worries, the reflections, your thoughts. But the depth beneath, that endless depth, is calm. And within that calm, understanding begins to bloom without effort. When the surface stills, the universe inside you becomes visible. Curiosity, too, is quiet. It doesn't shout for answers. It whispers questions into the silence and waits. The calm mind doesn't rush to explain. It observes and listens and allows the pattern to reveal itself. This is the true rhythm of science, not conquest, but communion, not control, but attention. Think of the way light travels through fog, slow, diffused, patient. That is how ideas move when your mind is calm, one thought at a time. No urgency, just exploration. With each breath, you travel deeper into that inner stillness. Inhale, awareness expands. Exhale, tension dissolves. You may begin to sense something subtle now, the gentle hum behind your thoughts, that vibration of being, the same hum that exists in every living cell, in every atom, in every heartbeat of the universe. You are not separate from it. You are it. You are the field observing itself. So tonight, let this calm curiosity guide you. Don't think too much. Don't analyze. Just listen. Let the universe speak softly through your own silence. And as you breathe, feel yourself merging gently with the rhythm of everything that exists. You are home in the infinite. You are the calm in the storm. You are the quiet miracle, awake, aware, and at peace.
Now we drift inward, beyond the visible world, beneath the surfaces of matter, lies a quiet kingdom, the realm of the invisible. Imagine holding a grain of sand in your palm. Within it, a universe unfolds. Inside that grain are countless atoms, each one spinning, vibrating, existing in a dance older than time. If you could look closely enough, you would see motion in stillness, life in emptiness. The atom, a miracle of space and silence. Within it, 99.9999% is nothing. Yet this nothing hums with infinite potential. The electrons do not collide. They swirl in elegant probability, like thoughts circling an idea. The nucleus pulses softly, a tiny sun surrounded by invisible orbits. And between these silent dancers, there is a void so vast it mirrors the space between galaxies. The universe, it seems, is not built from matter, but from music. Vibrations, frequencies, rhythms of existence, waves playing in a silent sea. When scientists describe this, they use equations. But when you feel it, you realize those equations are simply poetry written in numbers. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the particles inside you, electrons orbiting your atoms, photons bouncing between cells, your heartbeat echoing through molecular space. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe observing itself through billions of tiny lenses of awareness. In this stillness, try to sense the hum of your own being, not the sound of thought, but the background vibration beneath it, that subtle, eternal resonance. Every cell hums with it. Every atom vibrates in tune with it. This hum is the voice of creation itself. The mystics once called it the sound of silence. Science calls it quantum fluctuation. But beyond language, it is simply being. Breathe in deeply. Hold the breath for a moment. Feel how the space inside your lungs mirrors the cosmic void inside an atom, empty yet full of potential. When you exhale, release yourself into that vastness. You are both the observer and the observed, the particle and the wave, the sound and the silence. Sometimes the deepest truths are not spoken, they are felt. Like the quiet knowledge that every heartbeat connects you to the rhythm of the stars. Scientists say that the iron in your blood was forged in the core of ancient stars billions of years ago. When you listen to your pulse, you are hearing the faint echo of a stellar explosion, transformed into life. You are a constellation of atoms, arranged by time, shaped by gravity, held together by light. Behind this silence, something greater is watching. Perhaps that something is not outside of you, but within. So, as you continue to drift, imagine your consciousness expanding, not outward, but inward, past the molecules, past the atoms, past the quarks, until all that remains is vibration itself. And there, in that deep stillness, everything merges into one simple truth. You are the quiet center of the universe, and the universe is the quiet center of you. Rest in that realization. Let it echo softly as you drift deeper into calm awareness. The sound of your breath is the rhythm of creation. The pause between breaths, the silence of eternity. Be still. Listen. Behind the quiet, existence is humming, gently, endlessly, beautifully.
Sleep is not escape. It is a quiet transformation, a slow, deliberate unfolding of the mind's deeper rhythm. Each night, when you close your eyes, your consciousness loosens its grip on the physical world and drifts softly inward into a universe woven from memory and restoration. Scientists call it homeostasis. But beneath the data, beneath the EEG waves and REM cycles, lies something far more intimate, the soul's nightly return to balance. When you fall asleep, your brain begins to hum in new frequencies. The chatter of daytime thought slows. Neurons begin to synchronize, flickering in waves of delta and theta light. It is not silence, it is symphony. Your memories, scattered across the cortex, begin to gather and sort themselves, like pages falling gently back into order. What is no longer needed dissolves. What is matters is kept. As you dream, your mind rehearses, replays, rewires. Connections between cells strengthen. Pathways of understanding deepen. The same process that shapes stars is at work inside your skull. Gravitational pull turned inward, drawing fragments of thought into form. Meanwhile, your body performs its quiet miracles. Cells divide and repair. The immune system renews itself, rebuilding walls of defense molecule by molecule. Muscles relax, heartbeats slow, hormones flow like hidden tides, everything following a rhythm as old as life itself. The science of rest is the art of surrender. It is the realization that recovery happens not through control, but through trust. When you release your hold on wakefulness, the body takes over, wise, ancient, knowing exactly what to do. In the first stages of sleep, consciousness begins to shimmer. Thoughts fragment into images. The rational mind loosens, and the intuitive mind awakens, seeing with symbols, feeling through metaphors. You may find yourself drifting through half-formed memories, quiet landscapes, voices without bodies. This is your mind reorganizing itself, exploring new pathways of association. Dreaming, in truth,
is the brain's way of playing with possibility. From a scientific view, dreams help integrate emotion and logic, balance fear and understanding, and prepare you for another day of awareness. From a deeper view, they are whispers from the unconscious, your inner cosmos revealing what words cannot hold. Each dream is a mirror, each night a rehearsal for awakening. And when you awake, something subtle has changed. You feel lighter, not because you escaped life, but because you rejoined it from a place of renewal. Sleep, then, is not separate from life. It is part of the same dance, expansion and contraction, awareness and rest, creation and dissolution. The tide flows in, the tide flows out. You inhale, you exhale. The stars are born and fade. The rhythm of existence is not linear. It is circular, spiraling gently inward toward peace. When you rest tonight, remember that your stillness is sacred. The body you inhabit is made from the dust of dying stars. Each heartbeat is an echo of the universe's first sound. You are not falling asleep. You are falling back into being. So, as you listen now, let go of any effort. There is nothing to achieve. Only the soft rhythm of breath, like waves against a timeless shore. Feel the bed beneath you, the weight of your body melting into it. Feel gravity as an embrace, not a pull. In this surrender, healing happens naturally. Your body remembers the language of rest. It does not need instruction. It only needs permission. And tonight, it has that permission. Drift now into the soft current of your own biology. The science of sleep is the science of returning home. You are whole. You are safe. You are the calm heartbeat of the cosmos itself.
The leaf does not argue with the wind. The river does not demand to arrive. They simply flow, guided by a rhythm that has no urgency, only grace. In the silence of forests, in the still breath of dawn, the universe speaks in a language of patience. If you listen closely, you will hear that everything, every drop of water, every movement of air, follows a quiet mathematics. Balance, rhythm, surrender. This is the hidden formula of existence. Not chaos, but coordination. Not competition, but coherence. Consider a tree.
It does not struggle to grow. It rises slowly, patient with seasons, trusting the rhythm of light and shadow. Each root knows where to reach. Each leaf knows when to unfold. Science calls it homeostasis, nature's self-balancing intelligence. But beyond the data, it is simply harmony, the soft alignment of everything with everything else. Look at the tide. No wave is in a hurry, and yet all waves arrive exactly where they must. The ocean does not resist the moon's pull. It listens and moves. There is a lesson in that wisdom often looks like stillness. The calm mind, like the calm sea, can reflect the stars clearly. Every system in nature, from the spiral of galaxies to the curve of a seashell, follows the same geometry of peace. The golden ratio, the Fibonacci sequence, the symmetry of snowflakes, these are the fingerprints of serenity. You are part of that symmetry. Your heartbeat echoes cosmic rhythm. Your breath mirrors the wind between trees. Your thoughts, when calm, resemble the flow of rivers under starlight. Sometimes, science tries to explain nature with formulas, but perhaps nature is the one explaining science through its simplicity. The closer we look, the quieter it becomes. The deeper we study, the more we realize that everything complex arises from something elegantly simple. One rule, one rhythm, one breath. The universe breathes, expanding and contracting, forming and dissolving, living and resting. And so do you. The boundary between you and nature is an illusion of speed. When you slow down, the separation fades. You begin to feel it, the gentle intelligence that animates all things. The same force that opens flowers is what opens awareness. The same current that shapes rivers shapes thought. The same light
that fuels stars, fuels understanding. Imagine walking through a quiet forest at dawn. Dew gathers on the edges of leaves. A single droplet falls, and in that moment, an entire reflection of the sky exists within it. That is what awareness is. The sky reflected in a drop of consciousness. You don't have to hold the whole universe. You only need to hold one moment clearly, and everything is contained within it. The simpler we become, the more the universe reveals itself. Simplicity is not the absence of detail. It is the presence of clarity. When you let go of hurry, you begin to move in rhythm with life itself. And then answers come without asking. Understanding arises like dawn, slowly, softly, inevitably. Nature's simplicity is the mind's true rest. To see it, one must become quiet enough to listen. Listen now to the soft hum of life around you. It is everywhere, between thoughts, between breaths, between moments. You are not separate from it. You are the silence it speaks through.
Welcome back to the silence that has always been here. You have wandered through thought, through wonder, through science, through atoms and oceans, and the deep, slow rhythms of existence. Now, everything begins to fade. The concepts, the images, even the voice, they are dissolving softly like mist returning to the sea. There is nothing more to understand tonight, nothing to achieve. You have learned enough. You have been enough, and that in itself is a quiet kind of perfection. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Feel the space around you, and notice how it begins to expand, as if the air itself remembers you. Every molecule carries the memory of a star. Every breath you take is a continuation of that ancient burning light. The universe is not somewhere far away. It's here, in your pulse, in the rhythm of your breath, in the slow turning of your thoughts. When you breathe in, the cosmos inhales with you. When you breathe out, the stars exhale through your lungs. There's a gentle intelligence guiding everything, from the drift of galaxies to the flicker of neurons in your resting brain. It does not hurry. It does not sleep. It simply is. And tonight, you are part of it. Let your awareness drift now, not away from yourself, but deeper into yourself. Imagine your thoughts as small lanterns floating on a still lake. One by one, they begin to dim, not extinguished, but merging with the reflection of the stars. You do not need to think anymore. You do not need to analyze. Even curiosity rests tonight. All the knowledge, all the searching, all the questions, they can wait until morning. Now there is only breath, only silence, only peace. Feel the weight of your body sink into the bed, the pull of gravity as gentle as an embrace. Your heartbeat slows, a rhythm older than memory itself. In this moment, you are the entire universe resting within itself. Let the visuals fade in your mind's eye, the stars dimming, the waves slowing, the particles dissolving into light. Even the light returns to darkness, but it is not loss, it is renewal. The darkness is the womb of creation. From it, all things are born anew. From it, even your dreams will rise. So, as you drift now, know that you are safe, held, carried. You are the echo of the first atom, the whisper of cosmic beginnings, the soft hum of something eternal. Breathe, sleep, let go. The universe continues to sing, a song too vast for words, too ancient for memory, too gentle to disturb your rest. And as the final sound fades, you are already part of that infinite music. Drift now into peace. Drift into dream. Let the last thought dissolve like light upon water, and sleep, thinker of worlds.